Welcome back, Bridge to College. Math 107, folks. Monte here. Week 31, that's the first week of May. May 3rd to the 7th. Now, we've been working every week, and I'm kind of like letting you decide the kind of work you want to do. Now, remember, we have our own math channel, our own math team here, Bridge to College Math. And this is where you can find all the videos from each week that have a couple of tutorials in them. All right? And let's just get started here. Find the internet. Boom. Digital tools. Boom. Clever. Boom. Blackboard. Boom. Find our Bridge to College class. Okay? Once you find Bridge to College, in here you will find the video that I post each week plus the cheat sheet. And this week I want to do the introduction to logarithms, so we're going to click on the cheat sheet. Boom. That way this will be helpful. Alright? And let's go to coursework, linear systems. Some of you did it, some of you moved on. Exponentials. Some of you did it, some of you moved on. Quadratics. Next week I'll go to quadratics and do a couple weeks, and then we'll do data to finish the month of June. Okay, so let's go to exponentials. That's what we did last week. Okay, introducing logarithms. Okay, and again, you can click on any of these and find these different ones. I thought, what the heck, let's choose help a friend. All right, so in the example of helping a friend, your friend Selena missed logarithms class. Create a study guide for her that will help her understand what a logarithm is, how to rewrite from exponential to log form and vice versa, and how to evaluate logs. Use color to help show during the handwriting. Alright, this entire lesson is found on our cheat sheet right here, okay, where we want to write from what you and I grew up with to logarithmic form. And the reason we need a way to rewrite and evaluate is because we're trying to solve for x. And we have never had a tool, except graphing, on our calculator that helped us solve that. So while the whiteboard warms up here, we'll go to our table and we go to caret key x, and we hit graph, okay? A growth curve. 2 to the x, 2 to the 0. So it starts at 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. It doubles every time, right? Kind of like COVID-19. Now, how do we solve for that variable? We didn't have a tool. That tool is right here. It's called a logarithm, okay? So let's grab in here, and we'll write these out. Y equals 2 to the x. Well, we know that's a growth curve, right? If we put in a 0, we get a 1. We put in a 1, we get a 2. We put in a 2, we get a 4, 3, 8. Double every time, right? Just keeps doubling, 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 and that's our growth curve with a y-intercept of 1. Okay? And it gets big fast. That's why we got to worry. All right. Well, on a graph, that's not accurate enough. We need a way to actually solve for x. So how do I get the x over here? X equals something. And this is like a foreign language. It's like English to Spanish, Spanish to English. And the way we do this is, and I'm going to use an example we know. 2 to the 3rd power is 8. And we know that to be true, right? 2 times 2 times 2. 4 times 2. 8. All right. Translate. Log base 2 of 8 is equal to 3. Okay? Now he mentioned colors. So, the base number, log base. Okay? The exponent is 3. The exponent is 3. This was our goal, to solve for x, to solve for the x, okay? And then the answer, the solution, right? The answer, the solution, okay? All right, so let's try another one. Let's go 3 squared, 3 to the 2 power. What's 3 to the 2 power? 9, okay? Well, now, log base 3 of the answer is equal to the exponent. Okay, and that exponent is 2. All right, so now we just want to go through this entire practice to make sure that we know how to translate from one to another, go back and forth. Because once we know how to go back and forth, then whether we're using a calculator or we're using powers, the power rules, to solve for the exponent. So I think this is a good start to this lesson, is to just go through part of this cheat sheet so that you know how to translate from our exponent form that we grew up with to logarithm form, like a foreign language. So have a great week, and that will wrap up our Unit 6, our Unit 5 in Bridge to College Math 107. See ya!